Hey everybody, I'm going to be doing a new video today on a new to me bike that I just picked up. Check it out and we're going to hit the intro. Oh yeah.
Again, made a video earlier, didn't quite work out, did it the wrong way. So here we go, we're going to do a little review on a 1998 Honda Shadow 1100, VT1100. That's actually a sticker. At first, when I got this motorcycle less than a week ago, I assumed it was a special edition. It's got a little eagle right there too. And I think one right there. And right there. And an eagle right here. So many eagles. Look at it. Anyways, this guy liked eagles. I thought this was a special edition motorcycle through Honda, like maybe like an American Eagle or something. And I couldn't find anything on the internet about it. And I was just like, what the hell? What is this thing? So what turns out to be true is that it is not. It is just an 1100. I'm guessing there was badges here at some point that the previous owner just tore off. This is a sticker. It's hard to imagine it, but it's a sticker. It's very well adhesed on there. I think he put like, anyways, it's adhesed on there. Some kind person on a motorcycle forum, the Bikes and Beards forum on Facebook, told me that they have this sticker on their helmet. So that led me to figure out, no, it's not stock. So anyway, let's talk about this thing. I got this about less than a week ago, and I originally was gonna upgrade. Oh, by the way, I lied. In my last video, I said I would just make my bike better. I did make my bike better, and then I sold it for not enough money. But okay, so I said I was gonna upgrade to a Harley Davidson, and I didn't. I decided against it after some conversation with some important people. We changed our mind. So anyway, I'm going to do a review on this. All my reviews, by the way, are just bikes I own. None of these, I don't have any type of special connection with anybody to do reviews. But if anyone would like to do that, I mean, sure, why not? But anyway, these are all bikes I have, so this is my third review. So anyway, let's get into this thing. This is a 98 Honda Shadow 1100. As you can see, it's in really good shape. It's got 57,000 miles on it. That's 57,000. And it's in really, really spectacular shape. I've said it before, I hate chrome, but this chrome looks good. One thing about chrome is I'm guessing that it keeps in good shape. I think the person really took good care of this. If you can see, the tires still have the little nipple things on there. I don't know if you can quite see that. Let's see if I can kind of see that. The nipples on there. This one in particular has speakers on it that the person that I bought it from, or the person that sold it to the Harley Davidson dealership, left on here. You can crank all the ZZ Top you could ever imagine with it, or whatever people listen to. So let's talk about the performance. It's a lot different than the V-Star 650 that I previously had. It's a lot bigger in size. It weighs about 75 pounds more. It has a different center of gravity than the V-Star 650 does. The center of gravity on this thing feels a little bit more high, if that makes sense. The center of gravity is more on the top of the bike, where the V-Star was really on the bottom. This thing has a lot of weight up top. It's got bigger shocks than the V-Star 650. Bigger everything because of the bigger engine. It's got a really big engine. I'm guessing since these, he even like painted the screws red. He really went with the whole red, white, and blue thing on this. I appreciate the execution. It's pretty good. That looks, I thought when I first bought it, I thought that was painted on there. Anyways, so this is a 5-speed. I keep rambling. It's a lot heavier than the V-Star 650. A little bit more difficult to ride. It's not something that you jump on after you went from 125cc Kimco K-pipe like I have in my other videos. But this bike is a lot of fun. It sounds really fantastic. I ended up getting it with great saddlebags, and it has these Vance & Hines, which I think they're called the straight shots. I'm just guessing. I've seen straight shots before, and I'm guessing that's what these are. Hey, look, more red screws. Woo, red screws. That it's got a nice clean engine on it. Trying to see if there's really anything going wrong here. Nothing really wrong. The straight shots they appear to be slip-ons. Yeah, this is a slip-on, you can tell, because where it's all hooked up right here. It looks like a slip-on. Got the heat shield. I don't think anything much tuning had to be done, but it sounds really great. We're going to start it up and listen. But yeah, some of the things about this that I liked were the speeds at highway speeds. It was really fun to ride. It was a lot less nerve-wracking doing 70. The V-Star 650 at 70 miles an hour feels like you're kind of wringing the machine's neck. This thing just kind of drove really nicely, drove really comfortably. The gearbox is a little messy, it's a little sloppy gearbox than the V-Star. The V-Star was a pretty tight. I don't know if it's getting used to the bike. This has a hydraulic clutch when the V-Star did not. It had a wet clutch. I think that's a different thing. I think the wet clutch means that it runs on oil, so the friction zone is different. When the hydraulic clutch, it is actually using hydraulic system to engage the clutch to engage the transmission. That's what I think. I could be wrong. Comment below if I'm wrong. This guy did some random red stuff, and it's kind of cracking me up the more I'm looking. Oh, that's not red, is it? Nope, that is the reflection. So on a personal level, I'm gonna be repainting this not red. I hate this red look. I don't like red all that much. The bike's cool in red and everything, but I don't like the red. I do like that it's got an upgraded LED headlight. This looks like a Daymaker. I'm not sure if that's what it is, but this person did some cool stuff. You got the additional, I think these are aftermarket turn signals, aftermarket riding lights, but I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong below. Yeah, this thing is cool. I really like it. Enjoying riding it, enjoying getting to know it, and learning a new adventure. I'm probably going to strip down a bunch of stuff on a personal note. Probably take off those buddy pegs like I did on my last bike. There's really no use for them to me. May consider taking off the floorboards, which is another personal thing. But let's just say, all in all, this V-Star 11, not a V-Star 1100, this Honda Shadow 1100 would be a great second bike. So if you're going to go and buy you know, a 700 or something like that, or a 500, and you wanted to go a little bit bigger, 1100 would be a pretty good graduation spot, because the bike is going to be about the same size, maybe slightly bigger, but the difference will be the speeds at which you can cruise the freeway. On a 650, 700, flying down the freeway is doable, but it's a little bit laborsome. The bike is kind of screaming at you a little bit, to where you don't want to do it for a long time. The bike will shake. This does not shake nearly as much. It will shake a little bit at high speeds, but that's because it's a cruiser. It's not made for speed. It's got a lot of weight and a lot of just components on it, so there's a lot of vibrations. But this is a lot more comfortable to ride on a freeway. So if you're going from getting a true cruiser, let's not say true cruiser. If you're going to a true cruiser style, like a 700, and you want to go to a more touring cruiser, 1100 would be a great option. We're going to look at the Eagle again for a couple more minutes because it's awesome and it'll be coming off. So great motorcycle, good for a intermediate to talented beginner riders, not brand new riders. I think they would have issues with something this big, kind of lugging it around, unless they were big. I'm 5'9", I can flat foot this thing as long as I sit in the lower part of the seat, like right around here. If I have my butt up here, it's a little bit more difficult to flat foot it completely. So I think this is a good rider for people under 6 feet and 6 feet and up. good rider for people that have been riding for a short couple minutes, a short couple months, that have been riding something differently. This wouldn't be something that you'd want to go take your test and pick up. This would be something that you'd want to go and graduate to like I've done. But results vary. Some people are better riders than others naturally. It's a natural thing. So that's the long and the short. Let's start this up, take a listen, and then we will do an update video in a couple weeks. It's been a while since I got this. It's going to do a cold start on this thing, see how it sounds, and then we'll end the video. Sounds really good. Take a listen here. Nice and free. That is the straight pipes. It sounds good. It sounds like a big bike. Runs like a big bike. There you go. There it is. 1998 Honda Shadow 1100. And there's 57,000 miles on there. And that is the ZZ Top blasters in their flesh. Nothing playing, nothing fancy. Wonderful bike, lots of fun. Highly recommended. Check it out for more videos. Please hit the subscribe button.